Speaking of high quality tools, I started using these Austrian-made brad point drill bits from Fisch some time ago, and I cannot say enough how impressed I've been with them. Brad point drill bits are great because the point is very easy to line up with your mark, and it's not going to walk away from your mark as you start boring like regular twist bits will. The problem with most of them, though, is that the tips or the spurs beside the bit catch the wood fibers and tear them around the rim of the hole. And sometimes I just can't afford to take that risk. So I got a small set of essential sizes from Fisch. The idea was I would use these bits when I wanted to be sure to get a clean, crisp hole. But after using them for a while, they're really the only ones I want to use now. Look at the tips. On most brad point bits, the points at the end of the flutes pull up the fibers at the beginning of the cut. The Fisch bits have these little rounded cutters near the points. They make contact with the wood first, forcing the fibers downward and severing them cleanly before the points can tear them up. This seems like a simple idea, but it adds another step to the manufacturing process, and it makes a huge difference. Also, notice the flutes on the Fisch bits. They're beveled on both sides of the flute with a channel machined into the flat area to create a hollow. Most manufacturers don't take these extra machining steps because they add more money to the cost of making the bit, but the result is better chip extraction and a more consistently sized hole. I usually like to try to mention both pros and cons about a tool, but I honestly cannot find a single thing wrong with these Fisch bits. They're just a pleasure to work with. They are a bit pricey, but when you're boring a hole in expensive veneered plywood or your good mahogany, you don't want to worry about your drill bit. So check them out at the link in the notes below this video. Don't forget to check out the latest issue of Stumpy Nubs Woodworking Journal, which is always full of great woodworking tips, tricks, and tutorials designed to make you a better woodworker. You can read and subscribe for free at stumpynubs.com.